hello, hello, hello. I am Legacy Moon, and this is a True Crime and Mysteries. How is everyone doing? I hope all is well. I'm sorry I'm late. I was I was behind on my shower. So, but I am here now and that's what matters. I hope that all of you are doing okay. And let me see something. Is the let me see. Let me look at this. And also, let me see who is here on the moonwalk. We have first up, first up on the moonwalk, we have, okay, um, first on the moonwalk, we've got, I'm just getting back in the saddle, y'all. Black but not bitter. Mimi, Ray Della Lewis, Justin's mom, Um, Leo lady, Miss Nisi, Shirley's divorce finally, Bella, black but not bitter, I said, Soul Power, the Outcast, Nola Brown, D Dub. Let me see. Irie Vibes is here. Um, I think I got everybody. Miss Mad About Music, Petty Patty is here. B. Williams, Superfly. What's up, Superfly? Allegedly in Harmon. Tell me that part. Peppermint Patty. V. Lenore. Um, and okay, now I finally got everybody. Did I say, hey, Mimi? So, welcome, 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 everybody. We are on here. I had planned this live for 9 o'clock. And then I saw that there was a phone call dropping. So I said, well, I better wait until after that's done. I can't find all my stuff. But anyway, so that's what I did. And we are going to get into the call that dropped tonight. Oh, wow. 58 minutes. Okay. It is 58 minutes long. We are going to be on here. We're going to get it done and quit it and go on about our business. And I will let y'all go on about your night. So, without further ado, I can't stand it, y'all, when I'm not set up right. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Okay. I am done fiddling around, y'all. I got everything together. Now we are going to get into this call. I didn't hear all of it, but I heard most of it. Let me see what y'all are saying here in the chat before I go on. What did Phelan Norris said? Let me see. I just realized that you are live. I will reschedule mine. Okay. All right, V. Lenore. And let me see what else we got. Everyone saying hello to everyone. All right. All right. We are going to get into it. Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey. Okay. So in this call, we learn about friendships and situationships, but I've got a question for y'all. What did y'all think about this? We've been listening to these calls for a minute now. These calls start at 2022, okay? And we are in 2025. Now, we have not been listening since 2022, but that's how far back these calls go. So I want you to think about this for a minute. Can you imagine for the past what, so we'll say it's been 3 years, for the past 3 years you've been talking to your incarcerated boyfriend, and you guys have been talking about jurisdiction, um civil, bond, racism. Well, no, let me take that back. Let me take back racism and add in the Roswell Police Department. Let me put that in there. Okay. Hey Shay B. Hey Bella. Hey Aunt Nettie. So imagine that that is what your conversation consisted of for all of these 3 years. I can imagine as far as I'm concerned, these two, she didn't know him that well. She slept with him, but she didn't know him that well before he went in. He's been in there this time and she hasn't learned anything new about him. I mean, we know more about him than what she does. So just imagine that that has been your conversation for these past few years. The same thing over and over and over again. And this is what these two have to look forward to, the same conversation over and over and over again and again and again. But we're going to hear what they are talking about on this call, where we look into relationships and situationships and any other kind of ships they got going on. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this up. Where is my. Okay. All right, here we go. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to get to my downloads and then I'll pull it up, y'all. It has been a minute and I'm not gonna be on. I'm like I said, we're gonna do this call and get on off of here. Let me pull it up, share my screen, and we will get going. All right. And I might even have to do I might have to break this down by half. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how it goes as we go along. But here we go. Wait.
Yeah,
How do
good.
you feel?
Oh, okay.
Oh, just trying to see where I'm be at tomorrow. Don't know. 'Cause I got to be on the train. I don't know.
On the train?
Every week is something new. Something new.
Something new, something different. And then when is your report date? You won't know anything until tomorrow.
Why you say that?
Because they have to do a report date to continue from the one that was missed.
Oh, you talking about when I went last week?
From the 13th.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So when your attorney, was sick.
Okay. Yeah. I
So
get.
what's
I get.
going on?
Yeah.
What's drama in the LBC?
What you been doing?
Oh my God, I'm trying to figure out my neck. Why is it hurting? Nothing. Sitting here,
It's
chilling
just
like
stiff. It's
always.
just stiff. It's just stiff. That's all.
I mean, I guess, right? Because I didn't sleep on it properly. I don't understand. I slept on an airplane pillow last night. I was wrong for that.
Oh,
Totally
okay.
wrong for that.
You ain't got you know that.
So what I don't want to do is weird you out.
You don't want to what?
Weird you out.
What you mean?
Like,
What that mean?
I don't want my behavior to change to weird you out. You know
How
what I'm
is
saying?
that?
Like
What you mean?
I just,
I'm sorry, but how is this, excuse me, weird little dude's behavior going to weird him out any more than it already should have? I mean, I'm weirded out just by listening to her half the time, but she doesn't want to weird him out. Let's see what she's talking about, what she means by that.
sometimes because it transitions from a friendship to a situation, and I don't want to like change up,
I'm
and weird you
confused.
out.
I'm confused. I don't
You
know
know
nothing
that?
about.
So are
I'm a
we.
little slow right
Yeah.
now. I'm a little slow right now.
No, listen. So it's from the friendship to a situation, and you know how I act when we're friends, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to act a little differently. I said I don't want to freak you out. Is that a better way of saying it? I don't want to freak you out.
What more could be done to me that ain't been done to me now? Then I
No,
crucify
I mean I'm not. I know.
I'm sorry, how do you freak an inmate out? I don't understand what happens, how that works. I don't know, but if anyone does know, drop it in the comments. I'm clueless. I don't know how you weird out an inmate.
I'm not a bad person to date because I talk to all of my exes and we all have lovely relationships. So if I was a problem, they would be like not speaking to me because I'd be some type of bitch, right? So I get along with everybody, and I try to have great breakups so that it's so I try not to be that bitter person or evil person or mean person.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
No, so I'm just saying I know I'm not a bad person to deal with.
Okay.
I just don't want to weird you out. That's all.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't know, make you feel some type of way,
Like what? Like what?
Like negative.
Like what is negative?
Like anything.
How come this man doesn't know the meaning of anything? Hey, Mrs. CLC, he knows the meaning of nothing. Aunt Nettie says she's going to slip him some liquid V. I bet you the boys in the yard will like that liquid V too. Liquid V. Shay B says, OMG, this is when she was using that stupid ass whiny voice. We whine and moan. Petty Patty says she's doing a sales pitch to an inmate. How dreadful. I know, right?
Negative. Like, ugh, I'm going to rethink this. I don't know anything. I don't know. You don't.
Wait a minute.
Right.
You talking different. You're not talking.
So let's say this. To know a person, they always say, to really know a person is to live with a person, right? And to know a person is to date a person. Because, you see all sides of that person. Usually the second year in. Everybody usually fakes the first year.
Right.
So usually the second year, you saying, you know me as a friend. I'm saying, but professional, you always, me as a friend. And I always kept
I'm sorry, are we working in reverse? Because uh, she's already slept with him. She's already doing everything for him. What does she mean? Y'all are already into this, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as relationships go. Aunt Nettie said, look up the word desperation in the dictionary, and her picture is what you're going to see. Soul Power the Outcast says, desperate. Mm, 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 mm.
myself in line because, it's boundaries and I respect boundaries. So, still boundaries. It's always boundaries. I'm always respectful. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to freak you out. That's all. Not saying that I will.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Me too.
You're not being clear.
I am being clear.
I'm trying to understand it too.
You're trying to talk to me as a relationship. That's what you're.
Yeah.
You're going into that. Why don't you just say that? You ain't got to. Listen, man. We halfway dead. We ain't got nothing to be.
I'm sorry. We got 40 good more years left. Don't play.
Okay. I'm just saying. Come on.
20 of them you should have a good memory. The other one, we might not remember shit. But the first 20.
40 years. Who? This man don't have 40 years. Della Cadell said you didn't respect Shirley's boundaries. No, she didn't. She didn't respect her boundaries. But I don't think that she has a running definition of what boundaries are as it pertains to a relationship. I'm convinced that she does not know. Hey, Tanya B here. Did I say hey, Della Cadell? I think I did because I read your comment.
And I'm saying this, I want this to be my last relationship, or it is going to be, because I was done before I met you. But this is going to be my last relationship. And
you should make the best you can out of it.
I'm going to make the best out of it I can. And it was coming in on a fucked up situation, and that's fine. Shit happens. Things where they are, and they're of no control right now of anyone other than the freaking prosecutor and state. But other than that, there's no pressure.
Okay. So break it down what you're saying, because you're still fumbling around.
You think I'm talking? Am I talking around the block?
Yes, you are. I know what you're saying. I just need you to say it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I just don't want to freak you out. That's all.
What is so freaking
in a bad way.
we talked about this last week.
No, we
I'm your
didn't.
man. Yeah, we did. Because I said this here. Stop fucking around. If you want me to be your man, I'm your man. Just
Right.
go put your, stop
I
fucking
know, I
around.
think that, I agree to that.
Okay,
This is
then
what I want. This is what I was kind of weird about too, though.
what you weird
I
about?
don't want to, not weird, but just concerned. Let's say that. That's a better
What you
word.
concerned about? What you concerned about?
I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you into this because you're coming out of a relationship. And some people like be needing their space and
Well,
their,
first of all,
me time and stuff.
let me explain something.
He's coming out of a relationship. He was in one when you, oh my gosh, she has a lack of wording things and he has a lack of understanding things. And you get these two together, and this is what you get. I have heard a more interesting conversation between two middle school children. I really have. Hey, how are you doing, Michi 3 and all juiced up, beautifully made 13? How is everyone doing? B. Williams said he's still in a few relationships, okay? Because this is July 2023, so Shirley has not filed those papers yet.
I'll tell you, well, I'm not in nothing because them folks done told me what it is. I done told them what it is. We done discussed. We ain't good. I'm not doing all that extra shit.
I get that. No, I get that. I'm saying
Okay.
sometimes people be wanting to end something and then they be wanting a break before they go
Okay,
into
well,
something
I ain't
else.
different. I'm not free.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know, right? But I
Okay.
mean, it's still, I mean, you still could say,
No, I
you
don't
still
feel
could
like
pause it. I don't want to.
I don't feel like nothing like that. I love you for who you are. I love the woman you are. I love the person. I have greatly had a great opportunity to slow grind know you and learn.
Mhm.
Okay,
Right.
nobody's not slow grinding or learning anyone out there. They're just moving fast pace.
Right. They
So
want to try to immediately pull you up. Not the problem.
yeah. So there's nobody's not understanding what's good for themselves anyway when they're dealing with another person.
Right.
No one is doing that really right now. They say they
Mhm.
are. That's why, I look at black folk and I look at white folk. White folk got the highest divorce rate than black folks.
Mhm.
So we just be having kids.
Not because they get married more often than we do. That's all. We don't get married that often. It's more non-married black people than are married non-married white people.
Okay.
So that's why the divorce rate is actually higher because they
Okay.
get married more.
Okay. So your concern is,
These
you really,
these overinflated statistics that where does she get this stuff from? White people get married more. He says black people have babies. So what is he saying, that all black people do is have babies out of wedlock? Is this what he's saying? These two are having a relationship conversation, and this man is in a relationship with his wives, not wife but wives, because he's got more than one at the present, at present, this conversation that they're having right here. Unbelievable. Hey, Mai Tai. Hey, it's too complicated. Rossi. Hey, how are you doing?
don't have no concern. All thing you got to do is do what you want to do. That's it. That's all you got to do. You need to concentrate on doing what you want to do and figuring out, is this too much? Is not too much? Is it a challenge for you?
No, no, that part, all this shit with you is fine. I have no problem with it.
No, 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 no,
It's,
no,
it's,
no. I'm talking about a challenge because man, you can get wrapped up in these books and all this type of shit trying to figure out how to get my ass, unjust me. You see what I'm saying?
mhm.
And you're trying to live your daily life and you're running up and down the road with your granddaughter. That's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And that can wear a person down, and you still trying to survive. That's a lot. Then you get disappointing answers that you're looking for. Then you think you at that breaking point that you're there and you're winning, but you lose at the end.
Right.
So those are things. If you done thought about all that, you good.
I have. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
fine.
okay.
I don't have no concern with you. I'm
Okay, well then,
100% there. I'm
but
fine.
you just said you do have a concern because you
No,
said
I said I don't want to. Well, that was one of my concerns because I always thought like I don't want to force him into something he's not ready for. Like he might not even like me like that. You know what I'm saying? So just because I like
I
you
never
like
told you
that,
that.
don't mean you
I
like
never
me
told
like
you that.
that.
I never told you that though.
You never said you did or didn't. That's all.
Those are kind of questions that I ask and things I get straightened out before I sleep with men. I'm just saying. It's just me. Is it just me? B. Williams said her voice is annoying. Yes, it is.
I think I didn't
No,
want to stand.
my actions when I was out there did. It showed you what I had. Okay? I had a lot of shit going on, but I still made time. See, that's when you do it, then you know what you like. You make time for what you like now.
Mhm.
So that part ain't, you know, it was a short period of time, but it was enough time to sink in. It was
Yeah.
enough time to sink in. So what I'm saying here, I ain't got no problem with anything I told you today. I'm good. Everything else is a white memory right now for me from my past.
Right.
I'm starting off from nothing fresh. I'm good. I'm not holding that against you or none of that. I'm just gonna love you the best way I can. That's the best I can do. But now if I get out, I can show you even more. So
Ew.
all that other shit, I'm not even really trying to entertain that.
These
But to
two are sick.
goddamn, knock my own self off. So every day
Mhm.
I look at health set programs on that pad, thanks to you.
Mhm.
You know, it got females on there that did the feds and stuff. You know, want to kill themselves and all that, and have parent money. So that type of stuff right there, that helps me every day when I get
Right.
a little down. Yeah, it does. And for somebody
Mhm.
to be really waiting on you, and then the whole time that you're going through what the fuck you're going through, and you don't matter how much money you got, you can't beat them feds. I don't give a damn how much
Mhm.
noise you make.
Some people do. This black chick, she beat the IRS.
Well, you know what? We ain't talking about RS. We talking about,
So it's still the feds. IRS is the feds.
well, here's the Fed, but
That's
they,
United States. Well, that's the United
okay,
States.
that's
Same. They got
okay.
the same lawyers, the same attorneys.
Okay, well,
I thought we were talking about relationships. How did we start talking about the federal government? I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. It's too complicated, said Nesto knew his roster was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and stayed away as long as he could before he got locked up. Hey, Joseph Bullard. Mimi said at this point, she still thinks he's a rich black man trapped in the system. Yeah, because he once he gets all his property back, he's going to be restored, but that property wasn't his anyway, so that's not going to happen. She doesn't know that. She just does not know that. But I have no clue what these two are talking about. They just don't. The way that they jump in and out of conversations and the way that they never are, for the most part, having the same conversation at the same time. It's like they're both talking, but they're both talking about something different. It's hard to keep up. Hey, she's an introvert. How you doing?
there's
You
a
know, they don't play fair.
one out of a
One
billion.
out of a billion, right?
There you go. There you go.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but
it should.
the thing with your stuff is, as much as they try to throw at you, it's always proof of your innocence and all of that.
No,
You get me?
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But
So.
it's a thing about how long and when and how. So I'm not really worrying about that part. I'm really not concerned about none of that.
Mhm.
The thing about it is this is I'm good with what I got. I'm happy in my life. I'm cool with that. I'm good. I'm straight. A lot of people ain't got nobody. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Mhm.
what I'm going through right now. Motherfucker,
Mhm.
you ain't really got to go this far. You can have this out. Just walk the motherfucker, leave your ass in the dust. So,
All right. Listen, like that guy who died, and he was only
Oh
there for 2 months,
Lord,
and his family
no.
wasn't even thinking about his ass.
there you go.
And then as soon as he died, here they come with these lawsuits. Like, y'all are some thirsty ass people. He sat in jail with a $300 bond. Y'all couldn't get that together. He died in jail. Now y'all want to sue?
There
Fuck
you
out
go.
of here with that. Like,
So,
that's crazy. And that's like
but,
the second story I heard like that, where somebody, died or whatever, and then now the family want to sue.
yeah, and I know folks going to come at me
And
when
they're
I,
not. Yeah, they're
I
going
know
to.
that. I know
But
that.
you gonna keep that same energy y'all had when I was locked the fuck up. I'm gonna need y'all to keep that same
Yeah.
energy. That's why I wanted to ask out loud, so they can't sit back and say, "Well, all you had to do was ask." Yeah, but we did
yeah.
for like $100. Like, come on now, for real.
Yeah. So,
Even
I'm
if you
good
just
on that.
Times are hard today, especially with what's going on with the economy. People don't just have $100. People got to pay their own bills. They've got the one thing that we know for sure is that Nesto's going to have 3 hots and a cot. He don't have to worry about electrical overhead. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He can just lounge around, watch entertainment that's paid for by someone else, eat snacks that's bought by someone else. He can do all of these things. But it's people who are in the free world, they've got electricity to pay. Rents are going up and up and up. There's so much that people have going on in their lives. I don't see where they are obligated, especially someone who is guilty of the crimes that he's being accused of allegedly. They don't have to, they're not obligated to give 250 for a lawyer or any of those things. They have their own life to live. And anyone who reads his paperwork, they know where he stands and the things that he's been accused of. And it's one thing if one person accuses you of theft by deception, this man is sitting there with a 32 count RICO. So they had to have 32 counts worth of different charges, some of them being the same charge, just different victims. They have to have that much. So you got to kind of question, and it's a RICO. So you got to wonder, gee, how innocent is he really? But she's not thinking about that because everybody just wants to frame Nesto. Um, hey, casino lady.
$20 a week. Like, I know you got that. Especially your son, because he don't have no kids. You know? He doesn't.
Okay, the nerve. I ain't got none. I don't have no kids either. But guess what? I'm not trying to send no inmate no $100 a week. I'm not trying to send no inmate $100 bi-weekly. Now, if this was my child or my spouse that was locked up for something that I know for a fact he did not do, that would be one thing. But this ain't his child. This ain't Nesto didn't even pay child support. So what makes her think that Dion is obligated or should feel obligated to get up off of any kind of money? I don't think so.
No kids.
But he'll sit down and deal with that. When he figure out I
Mm-hmm.
ain't calling and you block the number and be cool with that, he'll
Mm-hmm.
figure that out. If they really want to touch him, they know where I'm at. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna deal with that. I'm starting a fresh new week. I told you that last week was a total pole last week. Now that was a dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
was.
I'm good with that. Even if I didn't have this much going on, and I'm grateful that I have you in my corner, and you have a agenda. The agenda is you want to love me for the rest of your life. That's a hell of an agenda.
It is, isn't it? Are you up for the challenge? Are you up for the task?
Yeah. So you got to ask yourself that, not me. I'm good.
Yeah. All right, because my side is a little easy, your side is a little difficult. And I'm good.
No, not really. So my side is difficult, but here's the problem. I ain't got
Mm-hmm.
no bills.
Yeah.
I
You
ain't got
gotta,
no responsibility. I ain't got shit. It just wake up, that's it, and go back to sleep. Wake up. You have a whole lot to deal with. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You study living your life. So sometimes this shit can get tiresome and it will get frustrating. As you said, you never dealt with nobody like this before.
Hey, Libra Queen. Hey, Mixtress Monica. Y'all hear the sound, right? Let me know if y'all don't hear sound. B. Williams said, wishing your baby a speedy recovery at Justin's mom. Let me see what's going on with Justin's mom's son. Okay.
Now, you have, but not trying to really stick behind them.
Right. Not at this level. But, like I say, I'm older and I'm cool with it. Because, like I said, I wasn't trying to, I would say the only thing that's going to be hard because I do love you and I can't be with you physically or, in person. So that would be a strain. But that's a strain we're both bearing. So, you've got to deal with that. Outside of that, I feel like I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
what?
good.
I'm not saying I'm going nowhere down the road, nothing like that. I mean,
I
that
know.
does. I mean, that definitely would change the game.
No, you're not saying you're going anywhere because you can't go nowhere. You're stuck. Hey, baby's head 504. So I'm assuming this is Dimples and Wimples, I think. Baby's head. Baby's head's 504. I don't really understand what that means though. So let me see. Who do I want to speak to? Oh, no, I wanted to say, so Justin's mom, oh, your baby, he broke his foot. Oh, poor thing. I never had a broken bone, but I'm sure it hurts. That's terrible. Yes, Dimples. Okay. Y'all kill me when y'all change these names. Joseph Buller said wife number 6, right? Wife Sonya, wife number 6. She don't want to be, it's funny. She doesn't even necessarily want the benefit of marriage. She's just happy to pay this man's bills. Isn't that a sad thing to hear? She's happy paying his bills. And I think I've seen in the comments where somebody was saying people might want to buy groceries with their $200 instead of paying for his legal fees and jail calls. And who wants to pay for jail calls for him to sit up and talk to her? Because that's what's going to happen, because he is going to call her more frequently than he would call anyone else. Look how many times he's called Dre, and Dre been putting money on his books. We don't know about Lamont, but we don't know about poor little Lamont or poor big Lamont.
No, I wouldn't change the game.
Well, yes, it would, because you have to alter your fucking living style, your lifestyle. You had
That's
to go.
fine. That's cool.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
things
yeah,
are
yeah.
bigger than other things. I'm okay. Like, you already know what I'm my end game after this place. I'm trying to go into a van. So,
I
so
get that.
my whole thing is like, let me find something where I ain't gotta, I could be a little mobile or whatever. And so I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. I mean,
And whatever happens, just don't hurt yourself. That's all. Good. Stay
what?
alive.
Hold on. What
Just
you
stay
say?
alive and stay healthy, and I'm good.
You said.
Don't hurt yourself. That's it. Just stay alive.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
your jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? Eat at least once a day. That's all you got to eat is once a day. You don't have to eat more than that, but eat once a day. I'll get you fat when you get out.
Okay. Well, you can tell that my neck got down shrinking.
All for what? Alfredo? What's she gonna get him fat? Or what is she gonna feed him McDonald's 3 times? How is she gonna get this man fat? And she don't eat, she can't eat, she's not even getting her own self fat. She's not even eating but once a day, and she should be eating not very big meals, but some very small meals multiple times a day. But when he gets out, she's going to get him fat. Okay. All right.
I'm like a
Yeah, you
motherfucker
see how
after.
skinny you are. That's
Yeah.
fine, though. We both skinny. We be alright.
Okay. All right then.
We
Well.
ain't gonna worry about little stuff like that. That's fixable.
Yeah. Yeah. All that is physical. Yeah, it is. I just have
That
a
is
little.
fixable.
I have a
That's
look. I have a little head with a head full of gray hair. A little head with a head full of
a
gray.
little head. I know, I love your little head.
Damn.
A little pea head. You didn't realize how tiny your head was? Like, you
I
just
did
must never even paid attention to that.
never ever. I mean, I've
It's
seen
so
people.
little.
I've seen guys with little head with a fat body. I've seen that a lot.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, you've seen that too. Little big, little ass
I mean,
head.
I've seen some, and I've seen a big, huge head on a little
Okay,
body.
so no, you're not. I'm answering your question. I got to get this out your head. You're not putting no
Uh-huh.
pressure. But I also told you don't know what the future gonna hold. I told you that months ago. You don't
I
know
mean,
what the future gonna hold.
what
That,
are you talking about when you say that? Like,
that means that you're trying. I'm gonna get every third of my family. I'm gonna get this. You don't know what the future gonna hold. Just
well,
stop
we
talking.
don't know what tomorrow, because tomorrow could be a complete disaster of a day.
Well, this show has been that. It has been that. It has
I
been that.
mean, right, um,
So I'm
you
not.
know,
I don't have to. One thing I'm glad about this relationship. I don't have to compare you or compete with you with any situation when it comes down to our relationship. I'm happy with that part.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
So,
I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm cool. I done been broke before. I done been rich before. I've been rich
Hey,
before.
we both been broke
So
before. It's cool.
yeah,
It ain't
so
nothing.
it's okay. It ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. You can get that freedom now. Now,
Black but not bitter says small head equals small brain. Is that what it is? Justin's mom said, I predict we will be still listening to this until after July 2025. So the next hearing is in August. So let's say that the trial is not. I honestly, I will be willing to put money that the trial will not be scheduled until 2026, early 2026. That's where my money is at, but I could be wrong. But I'm willing to put money on it. She's an introvert, says, what the hell is she happy with? I'm so confused. Miss Mad About Music said at Justin's mom, I predict still after July 26th. Shay B said all juiced up, not at all. Sonya been touching her toes and getting stretched. Do you mean stretched out? It says strength out, but do you mean stretched out? That's a nasty girl. She is a nasty girl.
they're taking away.
Freedom and health is all that matters. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah, but
Everything else is secondary.
it's gonna come. It's just I gotta figure out how I'm gonna win at the end, and we'll both be okay. So
We
right
must be
now,
okay.
I can't do all that, and there's certain things that you can't do. Just tell me I can't do it, or yeah, whatever, and I'm good.
You know, I'm always overly honest with you.
No, you are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You have been truly 1,000% honest, and that's the part that I like about you.
So black but not bitter. We know she don't wash her hands after using the toilet. We know she don't wash her hands after she cleans up runny stools from the dog off the sidewalk with some bleach she ran to the store and get, even though she had stuff up under her nails. So no, in essence, she don't wash her hands. I got I think I know who this is from, but y'all, I got a super chat. I mean, not super chat. I got a cash app from someone, but I don't call out the names because I don't want to do that. Because it's under the government name. But thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, how could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, 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 banging on. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I really appreciate it.
I just like real shit. You know, I can take that other shit,
I'm
but I
very
just like that.
transparent.
Yeah, I just like that. So I hope I answered all your questions.
I love you.
Okay, well, I got that for. I hope I answered all your questions. And somebody said, what you said? You said spook me off.
Yeah, I want to wear you out.
Okay, so tell me about the weird me out. What does that mean?
Why does she
I
have?
mean, yeah, that would be what you said, spook you. But I said weird you out, but you
Okay,
know.
okay. And
But I don't. I mean, you already know me, and this is
yeah,
me.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit in a relationship. I'm a little bit more sweeter because remember how we were before you got locked up. I always said, you know, what we're gonna do is because we're not in a relationship and you have a situation that we're just gonna keep, you know, favors and gifts and money and all that out the situation because you know we're not a couple. So therefore, I don't ask you for anything. You don't ask me for anything. Now it's different. So that part, you know, I'm a very giving person. So certain things you'll see a little differently because I'm not a selfish person. I'm a very giving person. And I swear to God, sometimes I am a dude. I think about what my boss used to always tell me about how I am. And he was like, you just remind me of a man. And I'd be like, sometimes I am like a man in a good way, meaning.
Now, see, I'm trying to chew my snack. Okay. I don't want somebody comparing me to a man. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't know about the rest of you ladies, but I don't want that.
You know, I will gift. a dude to death as if he was, you know what I'm saying, how men gift girls, I will gift a guy. That's how I am in relationships. And that's just, it's rare. Some girls do it, and a lot of girls don't do it. But I just really like to, that's just how I am.
Wait, Bella said, but why would he want a man? Right? Why would he want one?
You know, whatever. Like,
Okay,
I
but
give more than I ask. I say that. I give more than I expect, you
okay.
know.
I'm
And I'm not,
I'm the same way. I give more than what I ask. So as you
yeah.
notice,
And I would say something if I expect something in return. I say it out loud. Because you can't assume with a person and then get mad. And, well, I did this, you should know. That was, we didn't agree on that though, did we? No. Okay then. So you gotta say it out loud if you expect something for something. And that's the thing that I will do if ever I was, say, okay, well, you know what, if I do this, you owe me this. I would say it out loud. If I don't say it, I don't expect anything. I'll never surprise you, but, you got to give me this because I did this. If I don't say it out loud, I don't expect anything. The only thing I want you to always do is be transparent and honest with me. And I don't care, what I got to do to get you what you need. If I got to do it, I got to do it. If I can do it, I will do it. Put it like that.
okay.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
just
I
keep
will
your mind.
try to do it. Try to do whatever I can do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can finesse. Whatever I can finesse, you know what I'm saying, to help the situation, I will do it. And I don't expect anything from you in return.
Okay. All right, but I'm good.
That's
Don't
just that's just me. Like,
I'll do whatever you want and I'll do whatever you need. And I don't expect anything in return. Now, I will say for me, I don't give anybody anything just to get it back, whether it's a gift or just my time, myself. I don't do it to get something back. But Nesto is kind of a tit for tat type person. He likes to keep up with everything he's done because he expects it back tenfold. He expects it, not he hopes to get. He expects. So all the good stuff that he allegedly put out in the universe before he was incarcerated, he doesn't understand why he's struggling and going through what he's going through because he should get that back. It should come right back to him, is what he's thinking. And that's not why you give. And that's not why I give and why I do. B. Williams said, Sonya is a damn fool. Hey, hear me roar. Hear me roar. Ugh. Casino lady said, why? And all juiced up says, why do liars always say they want someone to be honest with them? I don't know. She doesn't even tell, like, if we count and look at how many lies she has told just based off of talking, I mean, she just talks and tells lies or gets facts wrong, whichever, however you want to put it. This is what she does. So as quickly as how can she says that she's an honest person, she's a good person, she's a wholesome person. She doesn't, as Black but not bitter, would you say Black but not bitter, she's been playing in her box with dirty toys? Did you say something like that, Black but yeah, Black but not bitter said, we know she's been playing in her own toy box, thus the name stank thingas derm. Hashtag pat that thing. Yes. Bella says, why is she trying to sell herself? I'll give you whatever you want, and I don't want anything in return. I'll do whatever you need done, and I don't want anything in return. I'll just give you everything. I'll give you the world, and I don't want nothing back in return. Okay. Sell yourself short like that. All right.
that's just me.
Okay.
Hmm?
Well, don't stress yourself.
That's the difference between our friendship and you being like, dude, hey.
Okay, but now we on the next level. So what does that mean?
Ooh, happiness. Um,
How do you get to the next level with an inmate?
I think I wore you down. No.
Okay.
No. No, it's a great thing. I'm happy.
Okay,
Happy
good.
yet frustrated, but you know what I'm saying?
What you
It
mean?
is what it is.
Happy but frustrated. What does that mean?
I'm happy because, we're there, but frustrated because you're not out here.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I'm cool.
Well, no one wants. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't want to live fake. I don't want to be in no type of relationship, fake relationship.
So is he trying to say his relationship with Shirley was fake? Is that what he's saying? Shay B has been a member for 9 months. She says basically she's a no hassles 304. Give her a little phone chit chat and make her grin. The bitch won't give you no hassle. Is that what it is? That's what we call them no hassle bitches who just do anything, any and everything for any and everything and don't want nothing in return, just for you to stay on the phone with them. That's all they want. Thank you so much, Shay B, for the member milestone. Thank you, and thank you for supporting the platform. All Juiced Up says when the inmate goes from county jail to prison, that's the next level. That's how you get there from county to prison. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Let's
No,
see, I can do that.
yeah, I don't want to do that. That I don't want to do. So
I'm not a fake person.
I know, because I got to calm you
Yeah.
down time for you get to go.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to go around people because I can't. I'm not a good fake
I like
person at all. At
no.
all. I just cannot hold. I just rather stay away from people than give them my mouth. So yeah, I stay away from people because I can't be fake for shit. That's why I was like, when they kept saying go around my dad, I'm like, I'm not gonna go around that man. Like, I can't be fake. I just can't. I'm sorry. That ain't. I just can't
Okay.
do that.
So I'm in here. So you say I hope you hope you don't weird me out. So
Oh,
yeah,
not
what
this
else you gonna do to
again.
weird me out? I mean, you're very clean. I mean, you got the same damn trait I got. The same MO I got.
I know it's like dating myself, right?
Yes, it is. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
I don't see myself doing it at all. But it's a whole other chapter. So
well,
I
I
just
think
hope I don't. That's all.
no, it's just that woman is coming at you that you really don't like that boy because that's that defense that you like it but you don't.
No, you know what's fucked up? I mean, it's not fucked up. It's just I don't have a wall with you, and I normally have a wall with everybody. It's just gonna be. Let's say this. I hope I don't freak myself out. I'll say that because this is new to me. I've always, since I was grown, had a wall up with everybody I ever dated. Since I got my film check when I was 17, I never ever was open with nobody. I just always had a wall.
Okay, so why you ain't got a wall now? Let me hear that part.
Because listen, how this came about, like I never did 2 years of a friendship and then started crushing on somebody and then ended up dating them. Like I've never done that. It was always an immediate like hookup, like 2 weeks and then now we're dating, now we're
Yeah.
official. You get me? So I never really knew that person, so I always had a wall up and by the time and I never said I was ever going to take it down because I just always would just be like, no, I don't trust him because dudes be cheating and dudes be this. And, my dad's my example, right? But I just be like, no, I'm good. Keep this wall up because.
Allegedly, in Harmon says she stay away from people, or do they stay away from her? If they, because let me tell you, I've never met her before, but I could truly say, having listened to these phone calls and listened to her and all the lies that she tells and excuses she makes, she would be the type of person that I would definitely stay away from. Shirley's divorce finally says she's such a liar. She most certainly is, and it's too complicated. Said, I'll pay your rent, I'll buy your clothes, I'll cook your Alfredo as soon as, let me see, as soon as I stop. walking the host stroll. It's too complicated. I'm shocked at you. She says this is Sonya's new version of Babyface. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sonya's boots, how are you doing? Gosh, she gonna cook. She will. And you know what? I have never been that, and nor do I ever want to be that needy where I will do all of those things, because she will literally do all of those things. And she wants to say she's always had a wall up. If this is what her walls are like, what must it be when she lets them down, if this is what it's like for them to be up? Cause my goodness, the way she is just fancy free and taking care, and the way she jumped in to take care of someone else's husband. I just can't imagine what she does, when the walls are down. But I guess these are her walls down, I guess. I don't know.
The thing of it is, it was like a safety net because I know if a lot of people, you can't trust with your feelings. They just can't take that
No, no,
responsibility.
no, no, no.
They just, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, you don't deserve the responsibility of my feelings. Because if you do something to me, I already know I got to fight for my family. So I don't want to end up in jail. So I'm just, keep my wall up and just keep my emotional distance. So this will be the first time that I don't have that. And that's like, maybe I should say that to myself, that I hope I don't wear myself out on that, because that's kind of like, but I trust, that she will not hurt my feelings or do anything but be honest, no matter what it is, regardless of whether you think I want to hear it or not.
But one thing you ain't got to worry about me never doing. You ain't got to never worry about me telling you no bullshit lie or make a
Mm.
cockamamie ass story, because you're too intelligent for that.
What what kind what kind of stories, y'all? What what kind of stories did he say, y'all?
So I'm not
All
saying
right.
talk to intelligence at all.
I
Because
always say just don't do anything you got to lie about. That's what I
what
tell people. I don't do anything I need to lie about. I always do what I'm supposed to do, so I don't need to worry about,
I'm
telling
talking about
tales.
myself. I'm talking about myself though.
Mm-hmm.
On me to you. That's what I'm saying to
To
you.
Yeah,
you.
it's
Yeah.
right. Just don't do nothing you need to lie about. That's all.
But sometimes you do things. It don't mean you got to lie about it.
I'm
Sometimes
saying,
you
that's
say,
what I'm saying. Just be honest about whatever it is. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Don't
that's
do
it.
anything that you do have to lie about, meaning, I should have did that, and I damn sure
No,
can't say
no,
much about
no.
that. You get me? Some things you can talk about, some things people can't. So it's like, no, I'm gonna need
And
you to,
that's true.
stay with
That's
that
true.
later. That's why I
Yeah.
say don't do anything that you would have to lie about.
Yeah. Well, I ain't. My mind ain't set on it. My mind is set on the beginning right now, because that's what it is. You know, I'm looking at my face every day that I got this shit cut off my face. I say, damn nigga, you like an old ass man.
You know what you gotta also look at too? I was thinking about that today with your nose. Your glasses could be doing that too. I seen this lady clean her glasses online, and it was so much.
You have 1 minute remaining.
After she gotta clean the glass, the part that sits on your face, not just the actual lens, but you gotta clean all of it.
Oh, okay.
So your glasses could be dirty and could be doing that, causing that too.
I have never, ever, and I'm very bad at this. When I clean my glasses, I clean it on my my clothes, my bed sheet, my whatever's handy. And I only clean when I do it. It's only the lens. I have never like washed my entire pair of glasses or clean like. So she, how would why would you have to clean like the entire all the whole thing of glasses because you're getting a spot on your nose? Maybe the glasses are too small. She keeps getting him women's glasses, so maybe that's what the issue is. I don't know, but I've never, I've never gotten anything on my face because I didn't clean all of it. Aunt Nettie says Sonya be lying, and you know what? I think she thinks it makes what she's saying, I think she thinks it's with more accuracy if she says she saw it online. Like as if that's the end all be all. Oh, I saw it online, so it must be true. Not, hey, it is the only Tyrone Biggums. Tyrone Biggums says, baby, don't hound Tyrone. I got things to do. Who hounding you, Tyrone? Hey, Diva314. Diva314 said, so she's going to be different than all the other women. He is not loyal. No. And I'm going to tell you something. Hey, champions, I think, you know, let's say like in the foreseeable future, he got out. I think he would be loyal to her for about 5 minutes. And after said 5 minutes is up, he'd move on X to the next. That's what I think that this man would do. I don't think he'd be loyal to her or anybody else. He don't have it in him. I mean, this man has not even bothered to get divorced from his other wives, and we're supposed to believe that he would be loyal to someone. um Popeye's Tribe Urban Media, thank you so much for the member milestone. Popeye's Tribe Urban Media says Sonya made the bullshit up. Look, y'all, I was trying to find my screen to put back up here, my shared screen to put up here, and I almost put Mr. Owl up here. I gotta remember to delete Mr. Owl out of here because I don't want to I don't want to ruin Shay B's marriage or anything. So I gotta remember to do that. But thank you, Popeye's Tribe Urban Media, who has been a member for 5 months. Thank you for the member milestone and supporting the platform.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So always, yeah, so soap them up real good and clean them. Every part that touches your face. Anything that touches your face.
I'm sorry, do they have do they have Kleenex in jail? I mean, I don't know. Do they? I know they would have toilet paper, but do they have Kleenex in the jail? I don't know. So somebody, if you know, let me know.
Keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You call me right back and you call me tomorrow.
Well, what you like? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like.
I'll be right back, of course.
Okay. Okay.
I'll put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Or else I'll be like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So what else on your? Like I tell me, everything is dotted out and T's out on your mind. Let's just get it on out the way. You need to write it down. So you can.
I know, that was it. I mean,
Yeah. And sometimes you had that your mind play tricks on you. So you got to write it down the answer that you don't play your mind.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
What? Wait a minute. What the heck? What was that about? Wait a minute. Wait.
I was thinking about today with your
That's what I'm saying to you.
yeah, it's right. Just don't do nothing you need to lie about. That's all.
Well, sometimes you do things that don't mean you got to lie about it.
That's what I'm saying. Just be honest about whatever it is. That's what I'm saying. Don't do anything that you do have to lie about, meaning,
Oh
I should
my
have did
God.
that. I damn sure can't say much about that. You get me? Some things you can talk about, some things people can't. So it's like, no, I'm going to need you to, stay with that over there. That's why I say don't do anything that you would have to lie about.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind being set on it. My mind is set on a new beginning right now because that's what it is. I mean,
A new
I'm looking at
beginning.
my face every day that I got this shit cut off my face. I say, damn, nigga, you're like an old ass man.
You know what you got to also look at too? I was thinking about today with your nose. Your glasses could be doing that too.
Oh,
I
went
seen
too
this
far
lady clean her
yesterday.
glasses online, and it was so much.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Glasses, you got to clean the part that sits on your face, not just the actual lens, but you got to clean all of it.
Oh, okay.
So your glasses could be dirty and could be doing that, causing that too.
Okay.
How about his
Talk to
face
you.
might be
So
dirty?
always, yeah. So soap them up real good and clean them.
I'm sorry. Do they have washcloths in jail, or sponges or something, like, or do they just go in and use the soap and rinse it off? I don't know. I haven't been. I don't know.
You know, every part that touches your face,
Hey,
anything
sound
that touches
checking
your
it.
face, just keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You call me right back, and you call me tomorrow.
Well, what you like? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like.
I'll be right back, of course.
Okay, okay,
I'll put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay,
what I want. Or else I'll be like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
okay, okay. Yeah, okay, so what else on your, like, tell me everything that is dotted out and teased out on your mind. Let's just get it on
Mhm.
out the way. You need to write it down so you can
I
focus
know
on
that
it.
was it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and you know sometimes you had that your mind play tricks on you, so you got to write it down the answer that you don't play your mind.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Call number two. We'll get a farm. Oh, is that what they doing? They getting farms? Why do Shay have chickens? Oh, I cannot. I cannot with her. I cannot. Shay B said he can use his hands and a washcloth. It won't hurt none. I mean, I didn't know. Do they have soap on a rope? I don't know what they do there. I don't know what happens. Champion said Nesto thinking to himself, okay, mommy. So they're gonna get a farm and get some. Can you? First of all, I don't see Nesto working a farm. Let's hypothetically say for that they really could get a farm. I can't see this man working a farm, doing the things that you have to do to keep a farm. Now, her, I can actually see her doing it. I really can for a little while, not indefinitely, but for a little while. But him, I don't see it. I don't see it. But yet we got us a farm, y'all. Wait, it's the chicken sounds for me. It's the chicken sounds for me. Black but not bitter said Nestos can't be around farm animals. That's right, he can't. No animals, none. D Dub said no. That's the hen and her friends outside the camper. Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's up
go
with
ahead. Go
dudes
ahead.
polishing their freaking nails? That shit is crazy.
Hey, it's a
For
crazy
real, this
world.
dude, I'm looking at this thing and this dude taking this picture, trying to take this like this up. But I always side eye every dude now because we just don't know. So I always think the dude might be gay. That's just the era and the climate we're in right now. You just gotta look at a dude and just be like, I guess it's like you gotta think, you know, it's a whole bunch of bisexual ass chicks out here, you know?
Aunt Nettie said, Legacy, we don't have to worry about Nesto getting a farm because he ain't never getting out. Yeah, he'll probably buy the farm, but he won't ever get one. Um, so she walks around life looking at men saying, is he gay? Is he bisexual? Is he gay? Is he bisexual? This is what you do, Sonya. This is how you live your life. I don't want to live life like that. Sheila, Sheila M. Shishi, how are you doing? Allegedly in Harmon said, make sure you hit that like button. She's an introvert, says, here she goes again, rambling about random things. And Shirley's divorce finally said they can't afford land nor an expensive RV. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, let's see, we are almost in the middle of, or we are, I guess, kind of sort of in the middle of June. So that RV should be going back any moment now. It should be going back, the Barbie camper.
So,
That
yeah,
shit is
yeah.
crazy. That shit is crazy.
You're in Atlanta. You're in Atlanta. That's what they do. That shit is
Well,
disgusting.
that's why I'd be like, I'm good, you know. I don't entertain nobody. I'm
That's
good,
it.
I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
disgusting
shit,
now.
that yeah. Wow, the mudslide right in front of me. That
Oh,
shit is
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, we don't have to worry about that because I know you ain't, so, you know, so I ain't worrying. I know for a fact.
You know that for a fact, Sonya, that he ain't. Do you really? Okay. All right.
You ain't like that.
Hey, you ain't got them problems, so you good. You didn't worry about me
Mm-hmm.
off for you. That's it.
You all the way old school. I ain't worried about your
Yeah,
ass.
I am. Definitely that. Definitely that.
All the way old school.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the way
Okay.
old
So, so,
school.
so you got all you got all your questions that you're asking yourself. You're asking your feelings. You talk to your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any concerns. That was it. That's all I was thinking was like I didn't want to feel like I was
No.
pressuring
No.
you.
No. No.
I didn't
No.
want
No.
to feel
No.
like,
You're not. You're
you
not.
know,
No.
you had to, you know,
No. No.
if you
No.
felt
No.
like you just want to be my friend, I was going to respect that.
No, that's not it. I'll tell you. I'll let you know that. I'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't have to settle. I'm not settling. That's what you're saying. That's what you're
Not
asking.
saying, not so much as settling, but I
That's
guess
what
not
it is.
trying to disappoint me. I guess not trying to disappoint me. You
Yourself.
get me?
Trying to disappoint yourself.
Hey, AKs. That what is that? Is that what is that? I don't know what zodiac sign that is. Hey, Major's wife.
No. That would be me thinking that you're only saying yes because you don't want to disappoint me, but you really
No,
don't want
oh, no.
to
I'll tell
be
you that.
more than a
No.
friend.
Gemini, and I should know that because that's what I am. Okay. D Dub said, "Is anyone checking for Sonya? She wouldn't have moved to a whole nother state to be near a married convict." Um, you know, I want to know why she went back to Florida. And if she's still parked behind the Walmart. What made her do that? Like all of a sudden, do you think she's trying to distance herself? Or maybe trying to break away? Do you think she has met someone else? Do you think she is using, the camper as income, on the back, on her back? I don't know. What y'all think?
Right, that's what I'm
No.
thinking.
If I'm not, first of all, if I'm not worthy enough to tell you how I truly feel, if it is that case, we don't need to be talking. If I was like, listen, man, I just want you to be this person right here. Can you just respect and be cool with that? Then, or you're trying to save face. I don't want to save face. I don't want to do all that. I ain't got time for that shit. You know, I'm glad you're my wife. Absolutely. It's a wonderful thing to have a woman like you of your true value. Yes, it's 1,000% plus. 1,000% plus. So I can't say and not recognize it. I should be old enough to recognize what's good for me.
All juiced up says, I don't believe she's in Florida. Hear me roar says, the block was getting hot, so she bounced. Justin's mom said, I think she's a lot listener. Black but not bitter says, she thinks if she doesn't have a Podman address, Hoover can't send her a subpoena. Yeah, you might be right about that. Hey, Pecan Chan DMV. Pecan Chan DMV says she doesn't want to catch another subpoena. D Dub says she's trying to seem unbothered. Yes, and what is she doing? You know what's interesting to me, that she allegedly moved to Florida at the same time Sylvia was going to be doing Sidewalk Chronicles in New York for the Diddy trial. I find that to be very interesting. How timely is that she does that? But that's just me, talking.
And what's not good for me. Sometimes people they try to settle for things for that moment. This past the
Mhm.
moment. I got to look at the future. I got to look at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by me listening to you day to day, actions that tell me which way I'm going. Then I say, if we at one, I know where we're going. I just need a fighter. So you definitely pass a fighter.
Think about this. He wanted her on her team. so that she can assemble he wanted to get her so that she can assemble a team, and get people together and get him his freedom, give us free. But he's still incarcerated. He hasn't quite figured out that she's not as smart as she tries, as she appears. She tries to present herself. She's not that smart. And all in all, he won't listen to anyone. Like Dion tried to tell him that she wasn't it. She was not the one. He shouldn't be listening to her. He was trying to tell him that he should not be sitting up, giving Sylvia interviews and doing all this stuff. I mean, he's not listening to the right people, because even though Dion is not giving him, putting money on his accounts and helping him get new attorneys, even though he's not doing that, he is at least giving him some advice that I think is beneficial. But the only advice and the only person he's listening to is the zesty little dude. And I don't understand that. Right, AK's Gemini. She's a coach with no team. Absolutely nobody on her team.
That's the man in me.
And there she is, referring to herself as a man. I have never said I'm just one of the boys, or I'm just a man, or I've got. And there are women who have masculine energy, and if you can balance that, that's fine. But she doesn't even use the words masculine energy. Not that she would know what that meant to actually say that, but she continues to classify herself as a boy, a man, a male. I mean, just downright. I'm a man. I'm one of the boys. I'm more like a guy. I've just never likened myself to a man. I've never done that.
Daddy wanted boys. He brings us all to be like dudes.
There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that. The waters be hard. They be so easy. And when it's time to be the fan, motherfuckers start tapping out and don't know how to play all their positions. They only know one position. I don't really know a one-sided player, because that makes me nervous. So that would make me nervous right now. So I've been nervous.
Yeah, because life is full of some shit sometimes.
Yes, it is, and that have made me nervous for a very long time.
So you gotta be built for life.
So what is a future life for, in your head with a mate? Let me hear that part.
Ooh. With you?
What is it?
Now I think about a mate, because I was always.
We got that part.
You gotta understand, it's just me and you. Because I was cool with it.
Okay,
So anyway, with you, what's my plans with you? Oh, it's that's right. We're going RVing.
Oh, okay.
Mind you, she's making plans with this lady's husband, because he is still married at the time of this call, and she's making plans. They're going RVing. That's what they're gonna do. Right, AK's Gemini. AK's a Gemini. Let me hear that part. Let me hear it. He always wants to hear something, Karen S. Don't he?
Do all the little corny shit. He gonna do all the little corny shit. He going to Vegas. He gonna go to Mexico. On the west coast of Mexico. We can't go on the east coast. So that's where all the crazy cocaine people be at.
The west coast of Mexico. The crazy cocaine people be on the east. Y'all, I didn't know Mexico had coasts like that. Like South Side, West Side. I didn't know. Did y'all know that? Because I ain't know.
But yeah, we just don't travel. I'm convinced you to leave.
Black but not bitter said, Justin's mom, Mr. Black but not bitter walked by and said, who's a hermaphrodite? Y'all play dirty. That's right. Don't come in our playpen. Don't get on these phones calls with these incarcerated men and don't expect us to not clown you. No, indeed.
Country. After all this is over. Why not? The United States is about to go to shit.
I know what. They done been in worse situations.
It's about to be this. Let me tell you.
I
It's
just
about to
don't.
go to shit.
We'll be gone. We'll be dead and gone by the time we get there.
No,
We'll
it's
be
gonna be
trying to
sooner
do
than
this.
later.
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Hey, do you have to have a passport to go to Mexico? I mean, is it like Canada? Canada, because like for Canada, you can have a birth certificate, right? Is it the same way for Mexico? I don't know. I've never been, so I was wondering. Major's wife says they do, but it's not what they call it. It's Baja. She's referring to. She doesn't even have a passport. Karen S says, careful, Nesto. She's planning on bending you backwards and giving you the black bag treatment, zesty thing. Oh, so you, okay, so you have to have a, I didn't know that. Hey, Jackie. Wow, that's interesting to go to Mexico. And it's funny because for some people, depending on where you live, like if you're in like, I guess some parts of LA or what is it, Mississippi as well, like it's a hop, skip, and a jump. That's really interesting. Okay.
Really see that.
You
I
want this
see
stuff?
people come. No, I see. Man, I see new.
So where do you wanna retire to then?
I don't
What's
know.
your city? It ain't gonna
Retire.
be here.
You know what? I'm retired sitting on your lap. That's why I'm retired.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah,
You so
sitting
little
on your
you'll
lap.
fit.
I'll be so goddamn little. I'll be so little you
So
can
bounce
hold
that
me.
little ass on my damn lap.
Yes, glorious love. These folks up in here said hermaphrodite. That's Justin's mom. Yeah, how's he gonna retire? When is he? First of all, when has he worked? He talk about retiring from scamming, retiring from theft by deception, retiring from bigamy. What is he retiring from?
Yeah, I'll be so goddamn little. All this stress going on. Yeah,
That's wonderful. No,
yeah.
it's gonna be simple. We ain't gonna be stressing it. We get a farm, get a little. I think Charlotte would be a nice place to go.
Oh, okay.
It's not far from here. It looks similar to
Okay.
Atlanta. It's because the cost of living is a little bit better. It's not as expensive. You can get like 20 acres, build a little a house, like 2,000, 1,000 square feet. I don't know how big of a place you want, because I don't really want nothing big, but I don't know how little you're willing to go.
You know what? By me looking at the news every day, because I'm in my own little world, I didn't know it was that fucked up out here.
He by looking at the he in his own little world, he didn't know it was that fucked up out there. Man, you are one of the people who fucked the world up. What are you talking about? This man, delusional at best. Champion said a Mexican woman told me you can go to Tijuana easily. However, coming back to the U.S., you have to show papers. Let me tell you something. Right about now, I'm kind of scared to travel out of the country because I don't know. They might not let me back in with the way these folks is acting up. Justin's mom said in Michigan, you need an enhanced license or passport to go to Canada. So I figured it would be the same for Mexico. I am Coco said, don't come to Charlotte. We don't want you here. You don't want neither one of them there, do you? Shay said, don't F around and find out going to Mexico freestyle locked up abroad or gone missing. I know, right? Locked Up Abroad. That is one of my shows. And one thing that well, at least, in the Mexico prison, you can walk around, free. I think they have the men and the women together and stuff, and you can walk around all willy nilly. Now, you might be unalived, but you can do it.
But I'll be,
Mhm.
because I'm in my own world, so I really want entertainment and all that. It's
Yeah,
fucked up.
because you know what? You never watch television or listen to anything. You would be sitting there like clueless to shit. And I'd be like, do you ever? And you'd be like, nah, I don't watch TV. Nah, I don't listen.
Black but not bitter said U.S. citizens need a valid passport to travel to Mexico, whether it's by air or land, according to the U.S. Department of State. That is one place I'm not interested in going, though, is Mexico. Justin's mom said Mexico don't have to worry about me visiting. I know, because I know a lot of people go down there for dental, and I was kind of thinking about that, but No, I'd rather fly to Turkey for dental if I was going to go out of the country for dental. Black but not bitter says for air travel, a passport book is mandatory while passport card may be sufficient for land travel. A passport book is still recommended for international travels. I would want the passport book anyway. I don't know. I don't know why. And it's good. I know it used to be good for 10 years. I'm sure it still is. Um, AK's Gemini said at Justin's Mom, Mexico is good. I've been, and it was one of the most pleasant places I've been. You just hear so much. Y'all remember was I think it was last summer that it was two couples or five people who went down there. The girl went to have some cosmetic procedures. They didn't say what it was, but she went there and the cartel, pow their car up, had the wrong people. They thought they had the right people, they had the wrong people, and I think like three or four of them ended up deceased. So yeah, that place, that's just never been a place I've been interested in going. Major's wife said, I've been once. We stayed on a resort the entire time. Now if I did go, that would be what I would do. I would stay on the resort. I wouldn't want to go to the clubs, or because some people, they like to go into foreign countries and, oh, I want to go where the locals live. And and I'm not, this is not to talk about white people, but they're just a little bit more curious than what we are. Oh, I want to go on the land. I want to go up in the mountains where the real people live. I am happy being on this resort. I will go to a club or two. I've been on, a boat party at night, which was the scariest thing in my life. But for the most part, I kind of want to hang out where the Americans hang out, or where I'm gated in. That's kind of where I like to hang out at, just I don't know. I am Coco says Cancun and Tulum is nice. Yeah, allegedly. And Harmon says they want to go and get the experience. Yeah, they do. They do. But not me. I'm happy on the resort. Glorious Love says there is actually a western side of Mexico and an eastern. The eastern borders on the western part of the Caribbean, which is pretty safe. I would need to do my research and go to the safest place ever if I were to go to Mexico. I would kind of low key want to go down there because if going near Mexico, or actually when you get in Mexico, you can get a lot of um, turquoise and stuff. Now I would like to go to get that, but other than that, I'm good. I'm good.
Listen to that,
Yeah, I
like,
did, because I did.
how do you, other than gossip shit that, your household talking about, like, what else do you hear about, What do you hear about the world and how it's going?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to.
All we need is a nice, expensive RV and a plot of land.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you like to cook, so that's gonna be one.
Who told you that?
You do like to cook, don't you? Hello? Anybody there?
Crickets,
Hello?
crickets, crickets.
Hello. Hello. You done put your face on mute again. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Y'all, he said you do like to cook, don't you? We ain't heard a peep since. We ain't heard nothing since he had it. You like to cook, don't you? Major's wife said she was about to lie. He said you done put you done fell you done put your face on the mute again. Hello, hello, hello. Major's wife said Global Tail Link said enough. Let's see if the man's still saying hello, 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 hello.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello, hello. You there?
Hello?
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Hello?
Cause I wonder where you are.
Yep.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Let's see what we got here, Shay. Call number 3. What if she changes her mind? All right. If your girl only knew.
Did my line brother meet you? No.
Hell no, I gotta call him.
I know
He
he
said he
wasn't
was
gonna
gonna
be.
meet me after the. He said he was gonna meet me after the concert. That's what his mom said.
Yeah, but you
Okay, it says that the audio is going to improve soon. Did I say hey peekaboo? Hey peekaboo, how you doing?
feeling bad though.
I'm gonna make him come to my house. How much is on your account?
He ain't finna do that. He ain't
Girl,
gonna
he
lie.
been to your house.
How much is on your account?
Huh?
How much is on your account? How much is on your book?
I got about $60. Yeah, about $60.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good on. I'm straight right. I'm okay. Uh, but I'm concerned about what you got going on. So what I'm gonna do is when I talk to the other person, Mark Pinocchio, if they come, and I'm gonna.
He went over there. He went over your wife's house. He got the numbers. She gave us the 3 phone numbers. So we got the 3 phone numbers. I gotta use that for him.
Oh, he did.
He went over there today. Yeah, and had a conversation with her. Yeah, he said he's trying to fire her. If they weren't trying to fire her, they wasn't fucking with her in her job, she wouldn't, be so done. But
Who went? Are we Are we talking about Lamont or are we talking about um Krill? I don't know who we're talking about here. And whoever we're talking about, why did they repeat what Shirley said to them? That's what I want to know. Telling this heifer.
because, her job is on the line.
Man, I don't care about that. You ain't got to tell me. I ain't even trying to hear that.
Oh, you don't care nothing about that. You ain't trying to hear that. This is the same woman you want paying your legal fees, but you don't care nothing about her job being online. You don't want to hear that. You just want to sit up and talk to this zesty little dude. That's all you want to hear about. Okay. All right. See, that's why she dumped you. And that's why you got Sean Hoover, who can't even make it his business to be to your court hearings. Okay. That's why that's what you got.
I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm moving on. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm on something else. I'm good when I got on the phone with. That's all I need. Other than that, I got peace. I got peace right now.
Oh, you got peace?
Right now?
Yeah, I got peace. I'm good. I'm straight. What's for me, what's for me.
Right.
Either he gonna do that or he gonna get that other piece that he says he's gonna get.
Now, he went over there and he got it. He got the 3 numbers. So all I'm going to do is...
No, I'm talking about the report. That he said.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, so this morning he said he was going in there to... when I was on the phone, he was pulling up to the thing to go in there and get it.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, he's gonna go get that to you now.
Hold on. So he sent me the phone numbers. So I got the phone numbers. Yep, he sent me all 3 phone numbers. And then he texted me now. He said, did you get the numbers? Shit, fuck crash. Trying to read and drive. I don't have no fucking glasses on.
Don't be trying to read and drive. Don't be trying to read and ride. Drive.
Okay, so I'm driving now. Are you in the area? Can you meet me around the baseball game?
You know what pisses me off? He's always concerned about her being on the phone and driving and doing things and driving, but he never cared about Shirley driving and being on the phone. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
Not you, Nesto. You can't meet nobody.
Huh?
Not you. Not you. I was talking to your brother.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I got it. I see him. Yeah, I'm going on that thing so the attorney can do a search warrant. Not a search warrant, a subpoena. What? Subpoena the record. You sound like you in bed.
What?
You got to report at 9:30.
I'm sorry, why didn't they do a three-way call? Why are we doing this like this? This is weird.
In the complaint room? Yeah, I guess it is. It didn't say it was. Okay, are you coming out tonight or are you in for tonight? No, that's fine. That's fine. Just call me after court. Out. Before what? What? Call me after court. You gotta call me after court. I'm supposed to. I'm gonna search my car tonight. I'm supposed to. Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
You don't come to court. You pay for me not in court. I'm telling you. You can't say your case in court. You ain't handle your turn.
Yeah, that car is getting echoed.
And you come up and pick it up. Hello?
Are you serious?
Hey, that girl. That girl says he don't care about her either. He still thinks she's smart to help him get out. He don't care about no one. Yeah, but he ought to realize by now. I mean, it's been long enough. I mean, we knew within the first 2 months of listening to this woman on the phone that she was dumb and a liar. He ain't figured out in all this time. I don't get that.
Still driving?
Yeah.
Damn, that shit clear now. It's clear now. Woo.
You kind of tell me that when you first started talking to me, like, I get it off.
He did.
Here, but I'm talking about now. He gave you a 323 number. Is that one of them?
You know, she ain't got her glasses out.
She got her ass out.
Hold on. Ouch.
Oh,
I'm trying to.
No, that's
Hold
no,
on.
don't try to do all that with your drive too.
Hold on. You kind of put my glasses on. I got it. I got to look on the upper phone. So it's just on the upper phone.
Oh. So don't do too much now. You're hurting it.
323, yeah. A 323, a 770, a 404. Yeah.
That's it. Okay, cool.
That's it. All right. We in there. Thanks, Shirley.
Thanks,
They
Shirley.
sent the address too, right?
No, he didn't send me no. I don't need no damn address. I just need a phone conversation. The phone conversation is going to say it all.
No, but that,
And then,
it ain't going to be on that conversation right there. Because that conversation, that's going to show you where I was at. That's
okay, that too. It's going to read where you were at, and it's going to give you the conversation tone.
You know what's funny? I think we got about maybe 8 minutes of this call left. But you want to know what's funny? Him and Sonya has spent all this time with their lies and alibis, and then look at what happened. Will Wooten said, okay, you want to say you was here on this date and there on that date, and this is when this conversation took place. Let me take it all the way back and count all this time. So this is the time frame that we're looking at these crimes, especially the sexual ones. This is the time frame we got. I am so glad that they locked themselves into whatever it was they called themselves locking into, because it is now not going to work for them. And if they would shut up and get off these phones, Nesto wouldn't have half the problems that he has.
Meaning, if you sound intimidating, if she sound you know what I'm saying?
Hold. I'm saying that number right there, that was in that year right there. And I didn't know them then, period.
Isn't this witness tampering?
It's in my ear.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You put me on 75? Really?
Yeah, you go on and call her and see if she sounds like she's scared and intimidated. You go right ahead. I would absolutely love that for the both of you, because not only will that get him in trouble, that gets you in trouble. Okay?
Oh my
75.
God.
You way
I
late.
said, I'm up. No, she trying to, what the hell she trying to take me? No, I'm on 270. I'm on 285 where? I
Yeah.
should be able to take this all the way to the ballpark. Why she trying to put me
Yeah.
on Chattanooga at 75 and all that? Maybe the exit's right there. I don't know.
Are you going? Are you going to meet
I'm
him?
going home.
You meet him tonight or tomorrow?
What, what? Huh?
He's
What?
meeting you
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
That man on the couch later. He ain't coming out the house. He's
Oh,
fat.
I told you that, didn't I tell you?
But look, he's fat. He ain't coming out the house.
That's what I thought.
How you know what he doing?
Yeah, he sound like he just ate a good meal and he got his hand down his pants. That's what he sound like.
That's because he
Oh,
on her
you know what?
couch.
I sure hope I don't be acting like no old ass man. The way you be describing these niggas, golly, man.
All right.
Yeah.
This ain't they go right or left.
I ain't trying to hear nothing about some folks no more unless they dead. I can't go to no funeral, so other than that, I'm not really trying to entertain that no more, to be honest with you. Okay?
Oh, okay. I was just saying what you saying.
No, I'm not trying to entertain that.
No.
Because
Oh.
the lawyer already done told me what the deal is, so, you know, he told me that.
Yeah, but what if she changed her mind?
No. They're not doing that. Listen.
What if she changes her mind?
I just told you they're not doing that.
Hold on, let me hang up on this broad. It's, hello?
Yeah. Listen, man,
Yes, I where to go.
you know what you told me? Do what you told me.
What did I tell you?
I don't want to invite nobody else into my world and put that on nobody else. That's what you told me. That's how I feel at this moment right now. Even
At the moment?
No, at this moment, I don't want to put my this shit what I got going on is some difficult shit. Difficult. Motherfuckers ain't trying to get like that. So guess what? Anytime you get mad, oh man, that's why you sensitive. See, I ain't that far. It's just like you stand with a motherfucker and say, yeah man, get your ass out. See, I can't handle things like that. That type of situation like that, I don't like that kind of stuff.
So what if in 6 months everything's over and done with, and you're out walking, and then she says, I'm back.
Let me say one more time. I'm like I told you how I feel.
What if your wife, the one you're currently married to, one of the ones you're currently married to, what if she decides, oh, I want you back, or I'm back, she's back in your life? Child, Nesto, stop faking the phone. You are not going to choose broke behind Sonya over your wife who has a little bit of money. You're not going to do that, Nesto. Don't fake the phone. Stop it.
When somebody say they don't want to deal with me, I told you again.
Oh, okay.
The biggest story, fat girl. That one out of my head.
Yeah, but you would have been in love and married to the fat girl. That was just somebody sending somebody on the way up there.
It's so much I can.
Did you like the fat?
The fat girl, you know what? I'm getting sick of these fat shaming Negroes. I'm getting sick of it. AK's a Gemini says so concerned about Shirley. Why isn't she dealing with unmarried men? Right. My Ty says I would love that for her at Karen S. Let me see what Karen S said. Karen S said she gonna keep on till she ends up in that Rico. I would absolutely love that for her. Major's wife said, wow, did he say unless she's unalive? I know he is. You're right, Major's wife. Low down. But that's how I can't see where this man. I just don't know if Shirley saw this as her last hope or whatever, because I can't for the life of me figure out what made her marry this man, what she even found interesting with this man. I don't see it.
No, that's so much I can tell you, but I can't wait till we sit down and have a. You are truly my friend. I can talk to you about anything. I hope
Yeah, you can.
I hope I can. Without.
No judgment. They come to
Yeah.
her.
See, sometimes you can't. You got to hold back on certain conversations with certain people because they don't like to hear the truth. I like to tell. See, ever since I've been talking about this shit, I've been in here. I've been telling the truth, and you've been discovering a lot of shit. I
Okay.
ain't got to lie. What the fuck am I lying on myself for?
I,
No, you don't have to lie.
No, it's the truth. So
I ain't got
the
to lie,
truth,
Craig.
yeah, the truth got to set me free. Guess what? I sent you some good shit that I was on my mind, and you sit back. Sound like a church
Man,
boy.
you sent me some Bible buddy stuff.
No, no, I sent you the way I feel. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it sounded so, let's go to church because Jesus loves us.
It ain't about what you think. You gotta listen out what
Ow.
you know what people got. You know what? I'm sorry calling you.
I was like, listen, when you sent me that, I was in here reading it, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? Is this
That's
trying
not
to
what
make us
you.
Bible buddies?
No, we're not no Bible buddies. I'm telling you.
Ow! Ow! Hold on. I got it.
I'm
Yeah,
letting you.
Bible buddies. This is how you are referring to. This is how, see, this is why you shouldn't have anyone who is not equally yoked to you. Because she is sitting up referring to and playing with your religion, saying, "You trying to make us Bible buddies?" You know, the ignorance of it all. Shay B said she don't judge Nesto, yet she judges the entire circle. That girl says he's a con artist, experienced at it. He sure is.
so I'm like, ow, ow.
That's why
Hold
your
on.
ass hurting right now, cause you
Shut up.
you're being
Ow.
disobedient. You're being disobedient.
Kiss my ass. Fuck you.
So I know it. I know you want to. Yeah, I get it.
It's not nice to talk to your Bible buddy like that.
Well, you shouldn't be so goddamn disobedient, though. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just telling you,
I said,
you don't even understand what I'm saying.
You were saying, what you were saying was that you wanted to pray together. Cause Jesus
Now,
loves
what
us.
I'm telling you is that you need to recognize your motherfucking blessing like I don't understand my blessing and why we in each other's life. You need to really realize what's going on and start saving this. That's what you need to do. Because ain't nobody tell me, man, I can't deal with you right now because I got other shit going on. Now, you need to find a motherfucking way to understand how to deal with me when we going through whatever we got to go through. You know what you told me? If it was me, this is what I'll be doing. Well, you in the same position, Miss Lady. You in a different type of situation. You dealing with somebody whom like yourself. If I told you that shit, you first thing you said, you coward motherfucker. What the fuck you doing in my life? Get your shit and get the
You coward motherfucker. That was very that was very
and I know how you talk. I know how you talk.
I did not talk like that.
Hold on. That's how you motherfucker go with your lingo. I got that part.
No,
You know what I'm
not you saying that. Look out for yourself.
and mean it.
I
But,
sure will.
yeah.
I know. I have some ratchet in my voice. Sorry.
Me, I'm just gonna let you just fade to the wayside. I'm not gonna do all that because see, you gotta go how you with your mouth say. See, my mouth ain't cut like that. I say I want to go to the mountaintop with your motherfucking ass. I'm with it, but everybody ain't cut like that. You gotta find. It's called finding a way. You find a way what you need and what you want now. That's what it is now. That's what it is. So I'm gonna be honest with you. The faith that I'm supposed to have, I can't speak that shit and don't believe in it. I can't. So what I'm telling you what it is. I ain't trying to come in here to jail still talking about church. No, I'm talking about my own commitment, what I got for myself. I gotta believe that. You came looking for me. You came.
Yeah.
I wasn't a piece of shit to you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, say,
Why did you say that?
because you did what you said. Oh man, I know what they were saying about you before I even found you. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I did, but I don't believe what I read because I know how they talked about me when I'm in Cleveland. I know the shit they talk about me, so that's why.
You know why?
Ugh.
You know why you went? But you missed what I said. I said
What?
you had to go through what you had to go through to be prepared for someone like me in your life right now at this position that you're in. You didn't read none of that shit. You talk, man.
No, because when I was start seeing the Jesus and the this and the God and I'm sitting here like,
So this woman, this zesty little dude who is apparently mocking your religion, she ain't trying to hear nothing you saying. Hey Jane, she ain't trying to hear nothing you saying. All she know is she saw this God and Jesus stuff, and she thought you was trying to indoctrinate her into a cult or something. So this is what the lady that you are choosing. You had a God-fearing wife, okay, and you ready to throw that down the drain for this zesty little dude. Okay, Nesto.
Like, what
Now,
kind of letter is this
because
crap?
you wasn't listening. You wasn't
But
listening.
Ooh.
you said that before, though. That's what I'm saying. You said similar to that. Like, you send me long-ass, non-romantic
You know why I
conversations.
do?
And I
Because
just be like this, like,
that's how I talk.
I'd be like, wow,
That's
okay,
all.
yeah.
Hold
I
up.
see.
That's how
Oh,
I
that's how
talk.
you are? Oh, my
You know
bad.
how I am. Don't play with me. Don't play with
No,
me.
no. You know how you
No,
talking. You trying to get them draws off.
no, fuck them draws. No. Yeah,
You
so.
know how you talk when you're trying to get them
All right.
draws off. You only talking about Jesus, yeah.
Well, you know what? I sure am, because I ain't no
Oh,
motherfucker. So I ain't no motherfucker. So I'm going to see what I got to say. I'm a man. So
I know.
yeah, so get off that old bullshit now.
Yeah?
You heard what I
What
said.
bullshit? What
Oh,
bullshit? What are you talking about?
you gotta say what you gotta say to get them draws out.
Oh, you're not mocking me.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna make you laugh on his chest to hurt no more than what it is.
I know, right? Shut up.
Why her
It's
chest
okay.
hurt?
I'm about to go in the house. Man, I gotta come back out at 12:30 and unplug my car.
Oh, okay. So no,
I be
I'm
forgetting
saying,
though, my dumb ass.
no, you don't. Don't.
Yes, I do. I done forgot twice. And I be like, is my car parked on the third floor or the second floor? Am I charging my car? I don't be remembering because I do it so often.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like looking sideways. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't like that shit.
What you looking sideways for?
One time I asked an old gentleman, I said, how do you stay so fly, nigga, at 80 years old? He said, the journey that you go through is just a learning experience. I said, well, where you at now? That's where you're going to be at by your journey. So what I'm saying to you is that the biggest lesson he gave me, you ain't got to lie when you get close past 50. Anything goes. But that's when I learned how to start telling the damn truth. Fuck it, this is what it is. Can you handle this shit or not?
that's,
This is it.
that's how
Motherfucker
you.
get past all that shit. So,
Okay.
I don't know what you told him, brother. I don't know what you had to say to you. He did. I don't know what you told him. I don't know what the pep talk you said. I don't know. I don't know what.
So he tried to say, man, that's fucked up because how Dion acting, how Dion don't even want to help, don't want to do nothing. And I was like, yeah, it's fucked up how nobody ain't trying to help. I said, I'm weighing this weight by myself, and I'm the newest member of the situation. And that's just weird to me.
I know you told him something.
I said, because if I fall back, then what it is? The thing of it is they like, oh, he good, he got her, she got it, so
No,
they
you
ain't
don't.
really worried.
Karen S says, "See, this right here is why she gonna end up with a colostomy bag, smelling like Nesto's recycled farts in a raggedy RV with one leg off." Justin's mom said, "Oh my, I want her ass so bad, so bad." Okay, a Gemini says she has to unplug her car or her scooter, probably her scooter. She's an introvert, says, "Man, I could not sit there and listen to this inmate talking." Right? Hey, salt and pepper trusses. I couldn't either. It's too complicated. Said this rooster only knows how to use her three-piece, that mouth, and those two other holes in the front and the back. Ooh. Mm.
That ain't how that shit go.
It's not how it go, but you know what? This is the same. Let me tell you, it's the same mentality of how to deal with a baby daddy. Sydney's father, same way. He knew I had it. I had Sydney good, so he wasn't concerned. Oh, she got it. Ain't worried about it. She got it. She
Well, you
good. She
picked
well
them.
taken care of. I ain't got to step up and do shit. She got it. That's the same mentality these two are doing. He got it.
But here's the problem. This what I don't like.
Hey, Nesto. Fine. Go ahead.
What I don't like is, you know what? I ain't on that shit no more. I need to stop. I'm good. I made a statement where I made a statement that it's true.
He made a statement where he need to make it at, and it's true. Okay, y'all. Southside Chi-Town has, I think she's renewing her membership. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting the platform. And nevertheless, I know you're renewing, but here we go. Okay. Oh, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Let me get the right screen, y'all. Okay, here we go. We are almost done. We got about you said you don't know why it paused your man. Southside Shy. Let me tell you, all of my stuff was paused. I had a situation with the bank where there was a fraudulent charge, and honey, they called me and shut me down like within 5 minutes of getting that charge, and it has messed up everything. And the bad part about it with YouTube is I have to keep I have to put it in for each membership. Like I can't just change it once and it just counts for everything. I have to keep putting it in for everybody's channel and even for the YouTube premium. It was very weird. Made me mad. Just made me mad. So we should be coming up on the 1 minute mark on this call.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking with my value. What I see today is true. I really don't need that extra shit because they're gonna look over shit. Like I said, 13 months you done found in 2 weeks, and all I did is cut my motherfucking hair because you wanted to see me the way you wanted to see me, not with all that shit on my head. So guess what?
No, I said you have to look like that for court. You can't go in there looking like a homeless ass Willow Bear. That's what I
So you cut your hair because you want to present the way she wants you to present. That's why you cut your hair, Nesto. Okay.
said. But I mean, yeah, the bonus was, I get to see you looking handsome. But mainly you can't go in the court looking like the animal because they're trying to put you out to be. You gotta go in there and look your best because they judge you by the way you look,
No,
and
they
then they're
don't.
gonna judge you on your past, of course, and
Yeah,
then
all that. Yeah.
yeah,
All
white
that.
people don't change, all of that shit.
All you
So
gonna be
people don't change, you don't change, but apparently that your codefendant changed because they got her out here for free, and this happened is the root of all evil. Am I what?
you gonna be able to see it on.
Erica may have committed family violence. She may have stolen some things, written, forged some things, pretended to be people. She may have done all that. But the one thing she has not been accused of is sexually taking advantage of another adult. She has not been accused of having images of underage children doing some things with some animals. None of her bond conditions, it may have said stay away from financial work, but none of her conditions says stay away from children and stay away from animals. But this man, if he gets out on bond, guess what? That's what his paperwork says. He has to stay away from children and animals. And let's put this hand in hand. You've got to assume that a man who is carrying a black bag in his car with some dildos, a mask, and liquid V in. You've got to. Some women are accusing him of signing blood contracts and Sodom and Gomorrah type issues and other sexual crimes. Okay, and he's got all this, and you think he is ever so innocent. But Erica, who ain't got near one of them charges, you think that she is the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. But this man is tops. Now, to me, it's really a coincidence that he could be accused of having these images, sexual crimes, and all of that. To me, I'm seeing a pattern. She always, how she always says, "Oh, it's not a pattern." How does she say it? Pattern. However she says it. But with him, I'm seeing a clear pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. But she doesn't see that as an issue. But she has an issue with what is on Erica's record. One thing I can tell you for certain, Sonya, is Erica been free. She been breathing free people's air. and she is living in her home and eating whatever she wants, whenever she wants, however she wants. Okay. um because she went in there and she said what needed to be said. She's in the free world. This man is still in jail. He can't even get his attorney to show up for his court date. He can't even get his attorney to show up.
On Zoom tomorrow? So you don't know yet.
No, I don't have it. It's not a Zoom. It's in person.
Okay, so nobody can publish, nobody on the street can't see it. Is that what you're saying?
I don't see a link to it. No. I mean, I'm sure anybody could. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was that far.
Are you feeling better now?
Hold on, let me see.
You got to see as you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, how about it being quick with the witness though? Because I was about to ask that same question. You got to see if you feel better. Salt and Pepper Trusted said Erica told the truth. She's not out here talking about, I don't know them. I don't know them folks. Mai Tai says she explains all of his stuff away. Yeah, because they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Gotta learn how to say that. Lying. They're all lying.
I gotta see. Let me see. I think I feel alright. I'm about to eat some food and watch some Ratchet TV.
She said, let me see. I bet you she's sitting on the toilet, y'all. She on the toilet. She needed to look back and see if she had the runs. That's what that was.
I rub myself to sleep. Since you are.
No, don't do that. Don't. You know
Yeah?
what? You know what?
I'm about to rub myself to
You
sleep.
need your own circle. You know. Hey, do me a favor.
My own what?
Give me that article tonight if you can, if you remember.
I deleted that shit. I gotta find it again. I think I sent it to my son.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I always send my son shit. What's the rate? Yeah.
Nesto, she not gonna rub. She not gonna rub herself to sleep. Lamont gonna do it. Okay, he gonna do it for you.
I think I sent it to my son.
Yeah.
Cause I always send him shit so he don't get fucked up out here by these bitches.
I wonder, cause that right there motivated me. I've been on that. I was just shocked that
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm gonna be all right.
We went through that shit 2 years ago. Stay the fuck away from hoes.
Yeah. Well,
Bitches be the downfall. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Well, you know what? Okay,
Bitches
that's
be the
fine.
downfall.
You know,
Can't save everybody.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I love you very much. That's all I can say. Cause I don't know if I can handle you or not. I think I'm gonna be one of them weak men.
Yeah? I don't think so. I think you am.
Oh,
Listen.
hey, man, I can't wait to goddamn walk down the sideline with your ass, because you're going to keep
Oh,
me
let's see.
every day.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, well, you must already know what I can do. Since you're popping and locking. You're saying popping and locking.
Yeah, I know how you do right there, but I'm talking about on the other side.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see, since you walk back on your hind legs in the back.
I know how you do.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
He says she walk on her hind legs. Where hind legs? What? I don't understand. That's how she walks. She walks on her hind legs. So is he calling her a bitch? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. But anyhow, in case of Gemini, I said I was just about to ask that, like a dog. Yeah. Salt and Pepper Trusted said walk on her hind legs. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe because she's meh, like native says meh. Maybe that's why he says that. So he knows it too. Janet Toy says she's a deer. It's too complicated. So it said, so now, Sonya, you know good and hell well what this criminal was charged with before time. Okay, how about it? She did know. She did know. How many legs does she got? Apparently she must got four, because he says she walk on them hind legs. I didn't get that. I don't know. This man does not have a way with words. You know what I mean? Some men you meet and you be like, oh, he got a way with words. Oh, he did, the way he speaks just does something to me. You are not gonna say any of those things with Nesto. It's just not gonna happen. It is not going to happen. And she just loves him. Well, she can have him because don't nobody else want him. And after hearing all the stuff that he is facing, who else would want him anyway? So y'all, that is all I have for y'all today. Um, it's too complicated, said four-legged bitch. I know, right? That's exactly what she is. I will be back tomorrow night with uh, I am so far behind on this Nesto stuff. I don't know. I might do body cam, or we might have to we might do another call. I'm not sure. But I will definitely be back tomorrow, hopefully at 9 o'clock instead. No, I won't. No, I won't, because I forgot tomorrow's there. So yeah, I'll be back at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. With another call. But other than that, that is all I have for y'all tonight. Y'all have yourselves a good night and a good Thursday morning to you guys. And I will see y'all on the next one. What'd you say, my time? He said her hind legs in the back. Isn't that what hind legs mean? I only got two sets. So I don't know what he was referring to talking to her, but we do think she's an animal. So, there's that. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you for the Cash App, Super Chats, member milestones, and uh membership renewals. Also, shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. I appreciate you all being here. And we are gonna get out of here, and I will be back tomorrow. Where is my music? Here's my music. All right. Good night, y'all.
Yeah.